TEMPHUiBIS here. So today, UFC Undisputed 2010, and I suppose you remember all my signatures that I got here from the fighters when I went down to the Fan Expo. So today I decided to wear my Hayabusa shirt, and so let's get on to UFC Undisputed 2010. This game is absolutely fantastic. They actually worked and tried to make the game almost as watching UFC as possible. You know, I mean, the gameplay, they updated the gameplay, they updated the fighting. What they started to do now more often was when you try taking down next to the cage, it doesn't work because the cage stops you, your back goes to the cage and you try fight onto the cage. You see that in mixed martial arts quite often. They didn't have that in 2009, but they had it in this one, and they worked it pretty well. And also they improved just the fighting, you know, worked more on the Muay Thai moves and worked more on the Jiu-Jitsu moves and everything like that. And what I thought was just so perfect was when one of the strategy that I sort of started bringing up in the game, I was doing it in my career quite a lot when I was doing bare matches, I was using a lot of body kicks and a lot of body punches as well. I was always attacking the body quite a lot, and when I went to start a new match, the commentator was literally talking about me, saying, yeah, that I like to use the body kicks and the punches more often, and he said that's so normal, like you know, like as if they've really been focusing on the actual matches I do. Like, they always focus on your last matches, saying which ones you've won and everything that year, but they're even focusing on the way you fought. I mean, they look like they were, it's like they were talking about Jose Aldo and how he does his leg kicks in real life. It just really looked, it really sounded perfect how they were doing that. So I really enjoyed how they brought all that together. They try and make it realistic. If you don't skip the stuff, they give you the interviews and everything before the fight. So I guess, yeah, it's absolutely terrific, really. I was reading the email. Yeah, and all I got to say is I'm definitely proud of this game. Now, as for the career is also terrific. You get, you know, you get to do random shows during your training, you know, which you know, go on shoots and everything like that, just building the character, just, you know, same that's almost the same as 2009, but the way the dates work on this one's a bit more different, a bit more helpful, and the training is hard. If you do the training wrong, your stats can really fall low. You know, you've got to make sure you do everything crisp. I mean, I started a career, it came out bad, and I closed it and then started again. That's how much it was, really. The one thing that did annoy me, yeah, is I couldn't just use the one name. I wanted to just have my I wanted to have my character TEMPHUiBIS. Unfortunately, you've got to have a first name. It says so I called it Alan TEMPHUiBIS, which it sounds weird. And of course, I mean, the good thing about it is that they have a lot of pronunciations for most names anyway, and they had Alan there. So, but the bad thing is also is that you get to pick a nickname. You obviously can't use your own nickname, so it says like Alan Savage instead of Alan TEMPHUiBIS. Okay, fair enough. You're obviously not expecting it to say TEMPHUiBIS, but it just sounds all weird when it all comes together. But I mean, I guess that's all you can do, really. So that's all I've got to say for that area. And the online is absolutely fantastic. The one sad thing was when I got this game, my internet had a very, very big bad breakdown. There was even some codes here for me to get some of the fighters that I had here, and sadly that's out of date now, so I can't use that code no more, so I'd have to pay for that. And here's a receipt. Why did I pay for this game? 40 quid. Oh, I swear I paid less. Well, But overall now, yeah, I'm still I haven't really played the game too much, you know. There is one other possible drawback, and I gotta say, this is a bad little situation. The game is a little slow. I mean, it's got good gameplay, it's got a good tactical way of doing the stand-up and doing the grappling, and the fact that you can unlock moves and you pick your moves and you do your moves, and it does it in such a perfect way. It does make the game perfect. If only it was just a little bit faster. Sometimes maybe some things may not be as responsive, as quick enough. I know that's quite a problem that most people have. So that's what I've got to say on that situation. Another little thing I find a bit poor is the animation on like the intros and entrances and the introduction, sorry, not intros, because when you see Bruce Buffer introducing the fighters, his face stays like this the whole time, and it's like, you know, they didn't, come on, they could have worked a bit more on the animation area. And sometimes the characters do look like they don't really have that much life in them. The create character mode is pretty kind of cool. I kind of tried to get my character looking as close as me as possible. So you're going to see him in a minute anyway, but I know you're going to say he doesn't look like me, but trust, we were trying to get it as close as possible. Me and my friend Dennis was doing it. So, but you know what, I still enjoy the game, still definitely something I like playing. So that's what I'm going to say, right? Yeah, so watch me do a bit of sparring and stuff, and then you're going to see me have a match here against Jason Brills. So that's all I need to say. Guys, I'll see you in a second.
Well, Mark, I want to thank you and your guys for showing us what goes on here inside your camp from day to day.
And now it's time for our main event of the evening. Coming up next, a light heavyweight showdown between Savage and Jason the Hitman Brills.
I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna take a couple shots, get the blood flowing, and then it's on. I'm gonna take him down, and I'm gonna pound on him.
He's definitely one of the toughest guys I've faced in my career, but I'm also in the best shape I've ever been in. My striking, my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu, they're all at a place I'm confident with.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. And now, with the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now, live from the Pearl at the Palms in Las Vegas, it's time! 3 rounds in the UFC Light Heavyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, Jason Brills. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Alan Savage. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Dan Mergliata.
All right, guys, we've been through the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, go back to your corners, come out fighting.
Ariani gets us ready to start round 1.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Jason Brills, Savage.
Let's go, guys, fight.
And here we go. Joe, how do you approach this fight if you're Savage? After winning 4 straight, he lost his last fight. How does he come back?
Well, some fighters have a lot of trouble coming back from a loss like that. Mentally, it can be devastating. It just crushes. Left hook, he's down! Oh, he's back to his feet. Good combinations here. He gets the clinch here.
Oh, and punishing the midsection.
And a knee to the body.
Fast hands, good battle inside.
Body shot.
Good striking, trying to close the distance. Under 3 minutes now. Both men scoring points here.
He's got the clinch.
Nice sprawl, good takedown defense.
Oh, guillotine attempt. I don't think it's tight. Oh, he's out of it.
Nicely done.
He's looking to isolate an arm here, looking for the Oh, he escapes. Very nice. Good defense.
He decides to let him up. Shoots for the takedown. He's in the guard now.
He gets back to his feet. Good body kick. Nice combination here. Down.
He got that knee between his legs and then perfectly executed the takedown.
He lets him up. He shoots.
Tough to do in this position with the cage there for his opponent. Just about 1 minute remains in the first round. 45 seconds remains in the first round. Joe, there's a cut, and it's bleeding pretty good.
Nice hook.
And again. Oh,
nice dirty boxing.
Man, he's really teeing off here inside. Takes a couple to the body. Good hooks to the head. Working the knees.
He's got the double.
Round one is complete. Joe, the great
Time.
conditioning of our fighter may be the only reason he was able to survive.
Let's take a look at some of that action here.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Second
Go, guys,
round, fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Got to keep those hands up. Joe looking for the takedown here.
Got to take down again. Back to his feet. He's got the double.
Good takedown defense.
Oh, body shot.
Huge left and right.
Those are snapping his head back, Mike. He caught the leg.
In tight. Good sprawl.
He's taking some big shots on the bottom.
All right, so they're back on their feet. They're going to close it up again, right to the clinch.
Oh, big shot. He's down. He's getting jacked here. He's in big trouble. Oh, but he recovers.
Somehow he's able to get up.
He caught. Oh, now it drops him. I can't believe he got back to his. Oh, big kick.
Punishing. Good kick to the body.
Oh, he's hurt bad, Mike. He's hurt badly. He's down. Oh, this fight's close to being stopped.
And it's over. It is all over.
Wow, what a performance.
Ground and pound 101.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay. Here you see him just standing over him, just pounding his face in. Referee had no choice but to step in and stop the fight.
The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer, has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of the second round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alan Savage.
Savage is the victor.
Okay, I'm here with the winner. Congratulations. Take a look at the big screens here for some of the action. Looking at the finish, it was clear that he was in trouble. What's going through your mind after such an impressive performance?
I saw his eyes roll back and I knew I had to jump in and finish him fast. I knew that if I gave him time, he'd recover. He's got a lot of heart and he'd just keep coming.
People often criticize you when you lose a fight, but you managed to prove to the critics that you're back with a win here tonight. How much does this fight mean to you?
Yeah, you know, I'm glad I was able to come in here and get the win. But I'm really happy that I was able to come in here and make up for my last performance for the fans. You know, they deserve it.
Any last words?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to the fans for coming out and supporting me and all the other fighters. All of you guys are all welcome to come to my after party.
Well, you look fantastic here tonight, and we can't wait to see you perform again. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So, yeah, that punch he gave me in the first round, yeah, that did kind of hurt a bit, man. I'm not gonna lie, boy. A bit was a bit of a good punch, but I had to take it anyway. Anyway, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, man, yeah, this game is a perfect game. I do love the game, yeah, quite a lot. It's a great game you can have a career with, and it talks about everything, your losses, your wins, and how you win, and I'm definitely enjoying that. And right now I can't wait here for UFC 133. We've got Rashad Evans versus Tito Ortiz and Vitor Belfort versus Yoshihiro Akiyama. That's going to be fantastic matches, which I can't wait for. We've got UFC 134 coming up after that. In fact, before UFC 133, we've got a Strikeforce match coming up. We've got Tyron Woodley versus Paul Daly. And Paul Daly, I like Paul Daly a lot. And I hope he brings out a brilliant knockout then. And definitely still can't wait for UFC 138, which is going to be in Birmingham, and I'm definitely going to try and make my way to that. And I thought for right now, while I'm just while I'm probably just going to practice, I'm going to go to old school and watch some UFC 2. Yeah, this is old school. This is probably done, I think it was 1997, or was it 1996? Fucking 1994. That's the old school, boy. We're going back now. So I'll have a watch at that. So I'll see you all later. Love you all.